Welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight I'm reviewing Toronto FC 1, Nashville SC 1. They draw 2 goals in the first half, one for each team. And here we go. Goals are scored as follows. In the 20th minute, free kick for TFC. Jefferson Soteldo lifts it over. Nashville's not really set. Omar gets a header, puts it past Willis to score. That's 1-0 Toronto. Then in the 41st minute, Nashville has a throw-in. Long throw, you could say it's a foul throw. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. Glances off Castellanos' head to make it 1-1. That's the way it would go into half, and that's the way it would end. Even though there was a penalty shout at the end they should have given, and Toronto probably would have scored that with Soteldo. It's 1-1. That's the way it would end. They get a point. They should have won the game, but they don't. Stats are as follows. 6 shots to 12, 2 shots on target to 3, 53% possession to 47% possession, 566 passes to 506 passes, 86% pass accuracy to 83% pass accuracy, 8 fouls to 9, 0 yellows to 1, no reds to no reds, 0 offside to 2, 4 corners to 6. For me, Toronto dominated that game, more or less. They dominated against Nashville. They should have won this game. Nashville did what they had to do. They found ways. They always find ways. But Toronto were the better team. They should have scored more than one. I think if they had better creativity in the midfield, if Pozuelo would have played, that would have been great. If Josie would have played the whole time, or they would have replaced Josie with somebody like Mullins or Peruzza instead of Dwyer, that could have been something. They should have got a penalty there early on and at the end. Josie getting fouled, that should have been a pen early on in the 11th minute, I think, yes. And then the final penalty shout when Loreo was tackled. Should have been a penalty. Wasn't. They should have won this game, honestly. And I was proud of what Toronto did. They looked good to me. It looked good. I love the 3-5-2. It was amazing. I love the 3-5-2. It's amazing what Perez did with that. I think that's perfect for this team. Honestly, I think the 3-5-2 is perfect for this team compared to a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3. I liked the 3-5-2, and I think they could even do that with Pozuelo. I think you could easily make that into the main formation of this team, and I like that Javier Perez is starting to tinker with the team. Tinker with the tactics. He's settled them down, he's got them results, and he's still getting them results with these tinkering of the tactics. I'm happy with it, and I think they should go with it. I think they should stick with the 3-5-2. I like it. It's a good tactic. They were playing well. There was some lack of creativity in the midfield, but I think Pozuelo being out was most of the cause of that. Soteldo having to do most of the work. He still looked amazing, as always. Bono did not look bad today. I thought he looked pretty good. He looked okay. I would say most of that header, the goal off the throw-in header, was mostly Josie's fault. He should have headed it. I do not know why he didn't. He didn't really mark the guy, which is kind of befuddling to me. But, hey, what can you do about that one? I don't know. He should have done better. He didn't. All's well that ends well. Well, not really, but whatever. He should have defended that better, but I can't really find many things to say wrong about this game. Toronto looked great. They dominated. I thought they looked a lot better in the first half. They were easily the better team in the first half. The second half, they did push off the gas, but they still looked better. They still dominated. Nashville, again, one of our best teams, or one of our best games of the season was against Nashville. And this time we didn't blow it. We looked pretty good, I would say, for this game, this tournament, I would say. So, that's what I'd say. This game, yes, but thinking about the tournament here. For me, I am happy with the way Toronto played today. I'm happy with it. They played well. They should have won. Hey, sometimes you don't get it. They've kind of gotten screwed every time at home they've played since they've gotten back. The Orlando game, of course, they should have got a penalty here. They should not have been a penalty in the Orlando game. They kind of got screwed over against Red Bulls. But hey, again, it is what it is. That's football. Play the Blues. I don't care. Yeah, that'll be the title. It's not the best title, but we'll work it out. I don't care. I don't care. That'll be the title. There you go. But for me, Nashville played well too, but I think Toronto dominated them in most situations in this game. This game, they did get neutralized more than they did at Nissan in the away game that I went to. Could we have done better? Yes, but again, sometimes you got to take the L or take a draw. I think from here, Toronto, they're not going to lose. Games like that sort of turned on their head about 15 minutes to go. And they didn't screw it up. So for me, I don't think Toronto's going to lose much the rest of this year. Maybe 2 or 3 times, if not less than that. They are going to make the playoffs. I'm being honestly serious. They are 10th place right now in the East. They will be 1 point behind the Red Bulls if they win on Wednesday. And I think that's also if the Red Bulls win too. So, for me, I believe that Toronto will do just fine. We're in a good position. Perez has got us. I'm not worried. Everything is going right. It may not be going perfect, but it's going right. And that's all that matters. We could be worse. We could be worse off. We could be better off. But we're not bad off. We're good off. And I think it's getting better. The team is gelling. They're playing for Perez. They want him to keep the job. They want him to keep on going. They believe in him. We all believe in him. They're playing for the fans. They're going to make the playoffs. I believe that wholeheartedly. I do. And I'm proud of the performance tonight. It should have been a win. They didn't win. Again, you do what you got to do. Sometimes it doesn't fall. It just doesn't. And that's what this is. It did not fall. And I'm sorry for this coming out later, but the Gold Cup final, I obviously did the RSR or the live stream for that. So I had to do this later. And I'm sorry if this bombs, it's my fault. If this video bombs, it's my fault. But I have to do the RSR anyway. I have to do it some way. I'm not waiting till tomorrow. I have a CONCACAF League predictions video tomorrow. I'm not doing 2 videos. It is what it is. So if this video bombs, it's sort of my fault and it's sort of the scheduling's fault. So I hope you watch this. I hope you've been waiting if you're here. I'm glad you've waited. I'm glad you're watching. I really am honored that you're watching this, that you would wait for me to talk about this game for almost 2.5 hours. Almost 3:15, honestly, with that upload time. We'll see what that is. But thank you. Means a lot. I'm sorry that it's late, but it had to be. I'm not a guy who wants to be late, and that's why I'm apologizing, probably, because I have OCD. I hate being late. I hate having things happen late. I'm sort of get your ass in the seat type of guy when you're on a road trip or something, you know. Leave 8 o'clock sharp or something like that, you know, that type of guy. So I hate being late. So maybe you're not mad, but I have to, for my sanity, I have to apologize for this being late. I didn't want it to be, but CONCACAF forced my hand. And I feel wrong for it being late, but hey, such is life. So there you go. So man of the match for me, Soteldo. He's just amazing. He's one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. Him and Pozuelo both, but Soteldo is just magic. The dude is a freaking magician. Player of the match. Man of the match for me, Soteldo. So, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends tomorrow. As I said, CONCACAF League predictions video. Go check out my Patreon. $5, $10, or $20 a month. Anything is appreciated. Help support the channel. You'll be awesome if you do, whether you subscribe or subscribe and go on the Patreon or anything like that. Help support the channel. Anything is appreciated. You'll be awesome if you do. There you go. I'm Ryan. I'm out. Peace. See you later.